Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we are making beans stew. Yes, bean stew, but we are using vegetable oil, or you can choose to use sunflower oil, soybean oil. It's just that we're using plain oil to have these beans, to do these beans actually. Yes, we always use palm oil, but today we're making it with clear oil. And of course, beans is packed with a lot of protein, so it's good for you. So come with us, let's get started. So for this recipe, we need of course some pepper, because we're making it in the stew form. You need pepper, you need some onions, some tomatoes, some fresh tomatoes, you need garlic, ginger, and of course some spices, any spices of choice, and of course some salmon and the momoni, yes, fermented fish. And of course our star ingredients are oil and our beans. We're using 2 cups of beans here. So you first of all go through your beans to take any unwanted particles out of the beans, just like we're doing in the video here. So guys, I'll urge you, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to our channel. Hit on the notification button to get notified anytime we post new and exciting recipes. And if you're an old subscriber, as we always say, thank you for always sticking with us. We love you. So we're using charcoal to make our beans this time around. And this is the process we're using to light up our charcoal. It's sometimes a tedious process, but hey, when you have the patience, you're good to go. Your fire will be well lit. So we start our process by blending our vegetables, that is our onions, pepper, garlic, ginger, together. We make sure that we blend it to have a smooth paste. Then after going through our beans, we wash it. Very nicely. You can wash yours about 2 times. That'll be okay. So after this, you set it on fire and you add a bit of salt. Well, this process is optional, but I always like to add salt to my beans at this point here. Then you go in with lots of water, because beans take a long time to cook, so you need to add water. Then you cover it. Make sure you check every now and then to see if it's soft enough to your taste. So let's say about an hour of cooking our black-eyed beans. I almost said black-eyed peas. Black-eyed beans. You check if it is soft enough to your taste. If not, you can always add to choose more water. So at this point, my beans is soft enough to my taste. And of course, I don't like chunky beans in my stew, so I prefer to mash it up a little bit, just like the process I'm doing here. But hey, it's optional. You can choose to leave your beans as it is. It's just all a matter of preference. So then we start our stew by using our vegetable oil. Then we go in with some onions and some habanero pepper, that's the green pepper, just to give it that flavor, that kind of flavor, to just make your stew very nice. It smells very nice. Then you go in with your fermented fish. It always takes your stew to the next level when added. And I know my Ghanaians love their momoni. We can't go a day without our momoni. So yeah. You fry it till it dissolves in the water. I mean the oil, sorry. Then you add some fish to it. The smoked salmon, that's how we call it in Ghana. And for all my stews, I really don't like lots of oil, but you can choose to add more oil if that's what you want. So at this point, I went in with my blended pepper. So once your pepper begins to cook, then you begin to add any spices of choice. For us, we're using a stock cube. We're using some garlic ginger powder and some onga stew. But as I said, it's all a matter of preference. You can choose to use any spices of choice. And of course, always some salt to taste. But once you add salt to the beans, remember that you limit the salt when you're making the stew, because we don't want it too salty at the end of the day. So we added more fish because we using just fish for the stew. So once your pepper is ready, then you go in with your fresh tomatoes, your chopped up fresh tomatoes. So at this point, you continue to stir so that it doesn't get burnt. Then, if you like more pepper, you go in with your green habanero pepper just to give it more flavor and taste. So at this point, we went in with our remaining fish. Then we go in with our beans, yes, our mashed up beans. Make sure that you mix it very well. So that it combines very nicely. And as I said before, I don't really like oil, and I don't really like oil on top of my stew that much, but you can choose to add more oil on top of your stew if that's what you want. So this is how mine tends to look. It looks a bit dry, but you can always choose to add more oil. So guys, this is what we have at the end of the day, and I hope you guys will be giving it a try. So thank you, till next time, bye.